creation began with God's meditation, or so said some men, standing on Gaia's ever-giving lands of conquered sediments and mixed filaments, elements in their manifestation, air above and below the water, mystifying into mist that picks up dust from the crust. These atmospheric systems are never fixed. Organisms must keep living in constant spinning and a beginning. Souls winding down a spiral, chasing their dreams so viral, winning when swimming. Most just floating or sinking. So count down the time while we dine in this doomsday trial for a while. Hitting down hell's hot burning aisle, we fall ourselves down the hole like cattle. Bodies rot, boil the bloody carcass to the top as you pile the meat into a heap. Defiled fragments of carnage that grew vile into the Nile. Inhaling the sick breath of death, the dark angel laid amongst the mangled as the reaper smiled, all the while pretending the fake trends of reality. After I write down these words with pencil, and then because we can, envisioning the end of an old world, beginning of a new revolution. We the solution, putting an end to this human pollution. Redemption wrought through restitution. Then with the pen stencil, Gretchen sketching, rhyming with Hansel. But the plans were cancelled. Seething from a matrix breaching, glitched beast being nocturnal in the furnace of inferno. Mutated Celine Sun and the weirdo. Gretchen sketching, rhyming with Hansel. But the plans were canceled. 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 Through this medium of a muse disillusional, fighting with no gun, only pen or pencil. Verbal and visual crafts of art and friend of many merry men from halls, bearing the shield and sword until the day the darkness descends. Some play pretend and others mend, try to fix holes through each other's heads. Don't lie, but try to bend time and fill the emptiness up inside with grains of sand. Hourglass à la prochaine. The plan is not in our hands, do you understand? When I write, I'm like a professor, calling upon Edward the Confessor. Tall but above all, honest and faithful like a wall, rising like a towering power. While the great messenger to the men of the lesser, Nebuchadnezzar, spoke before Homo sapien broke out of the cave and wrote with a feather, decaying in books of leather. Relaying in skies, hazing the view, dimming the hue, losing location in the triangle of Bermuda. So help me, Buddha, become the star's shoe to leave the solar system to enter the goddess's vision, escape this matrix prison. Morpheus and Trinity, now rogues only soul mission, can't keep taking what they're given. Gotta give back strapped with verbal vindication and artistic attack. All the while, pretend in the fake trends of reality. After I write down these words with pencil, and then because we can, envisioning the end of an old world, beginning of a new revolution. We the solution, putting an end to this human pollution. Redemption wrought through restitution. Then with the pen stencil, Gretchen sketching, rhyming with Hansel, but the plans were cancelled. Seething from a matrix breaching, glitch beast being nocturnal in the furnace of inferno. Mutated Celine said not the weirdo. Gretchen sketching, rhyming with Hansel. But the plans were cancelled. 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 Speech found in between the lines, signs and symbols, divine designs, drew into the skies a blue, a dawn anew, as the wind blew through, looking for a lyric a druid wise man once knew. Feel but fear it all the same, only lost aim won't dare to go more near it. Echoing noise of a divine voice, giving you a distant choice, with a story that needed a book. All the while it took to the cradle of our nook, latched a bite into the twilight zone, plunged hooked, tapped within the soul of a godly body, hollowly fishing. Bothering thoughts and strange emotions arise, spirit gliding on the horizon, amongst the stars that rise when, looking down to the stalking streets mocking me, the ethereal atmospheric spirit, floating along, he manhandled our musical merit, casting in spiteful songs, spells sung, threw it into the air as he rode the chariot while we wear the cloak of despair. He cares not, controller of the disease, the leech, black magician finds another want, A warlock with a desire to daunt, flaunting taxes and fees, holder of the otherworldly keys, trickles down his psychic pian to the busy bumblebees and hides with solid gold atonement. But the money he makes is stolen, secrets of the pyramids unfold. Beg, tease, taunt Socrates with dishonesty, living comically is this hyperactive herald of havoc. Maverick of hypocrisy, face of disgrace, in a motley hat, prance, dance, and tat. Then wait for the clap. Never heard of that. Write a cute triangle parallel to the rectangle still strangled, centered in a pentagram with the black burning candle. Atman and descendants of Ra undo the cyclic omega mind state. Can't handle the truth set loose, reversing the curse, bursting with the blast from the past. It fades, spiral Milky Way laying in lithium. Wizard and witch mysticism, wisdom spread from a diseased fruit. The thief slept on a tree's root. There lies a dead man's boot. Magician fooled by the leprechaun. I took a look into the wrong crooked path, drove it down 666 route. Pride made your mother cry, and wrath made you shoot the breeze with this to disbelief. The menacingly repeat, hitting the streets with stone's law, sparked the flame, attracting the moth to the light. Exhausted, it flooded, flaunted. Greed said, conquer the earth, spread your seed, and lust stole all the faith and trust, and envy is what crushed the last of us, lasted all century. Now you do to live in a 100-year flesh penitentiary, with all your jealousy, thought eventually we will rewind our frame of mind before physically destroying our place in the scope of space, dimensiously lifting, grabbing an invisible rope, unlimitlessly drifting, present position, condition uplifting. Abstract metallic map green, tracking down the astral team, acidically obscene, machines whine while children wean off the tit of society's demented grip. Molded by mortals with mathematical minds, waging wars, sages master meditation while they await our ascension. Sick sensation in the spectrum, seen in sinister mirrors, reflection, septum of destruction. Held by Sam Seaton's weapon is reckoned, disrupting body's relaxation, complete dissection of intuitive reception. Faction of the brain of an animal dying to be tested. Subtraction of negative leading to attraction to the insane mind frame, heavy mental. Every word spitten and written by men absurd unto civilized society was obscured. Now these dead poets must be heard from Plato's cradle. May the path of the philosopher's dilemma unfold. All you have to do is follow destiny's signs down the yellow brick road, and always remember to never do what you are told. Infinite souls bought and sold from the underground railroad. So Leon said, no, the weirdo.